Hello everyone. The name of our group is Blaze, and my name is Costa, and my team member name is Boris. And we just named the site of dreams. We used an existing website and tried to make it better. So, the reasons behind the project. At first, I'm from India, and Kashmir is one of the most beautiful places in India. And one of the very famous products is carpets. Very expensive carpets, and the hand-do artwork is really intricate. And that's why once when I wanted to gift a family member a carpet, I was going through a lot of websites, then I did come across one of them. And then when I looked at the website, it had a lot of redundancy, a lot of problems. There were many places where like a normal user couldn't be using the website as easily as possible. That's why we chose this website, so we could work on it and make it better. We also used, these are the outlines of the project which we have. Is it the reason we have the website? I just told you now how it worked before, personas, the task analysis of the system, did we manage to fulfill our plans, and how it looks and works now. Now, there's some more reason why we chose this product. See, instead of rather than doing a website which is not real, we have no idea exactly, but this is a real business. There's an existing website, people go there to buy products. So if we do work on an existing project, it gives us more practical outlook. Challenging product. It is expensive, and as I mentioned, it has a very small target market. And our goal for this presentation, as well as our project, was to fix the broken, and which is not common for any website. We normally get, for any assignment, we get, make a new website. But we normally don't get to make it common, or like correct the mistakes in it. How it worked before. The interface is very confusing. Like for any normal user, the person didn't know the flow through which the person needs to go through the website. Like first browse through the product, and then choose the item that he or she likes, and then place an order. There were several buttons which are leading to the same page, and the layout was really bad. So we just had some pictures just to make it more humorous, and so that you guys don't get bored.
It was as confusing and as present as these pictures in the slides, so
yeah,
you can get our point. Well, in order to actually get the feeling of fulfillment for our work, we decided to develop personas. Really nice idea, which is kind of hard to implement in real life, but we tried. And I'll tell later, we went one step further than that. Basically, we developed two personas, Jeff and Jesse. Jeff is kind of a busy person who got money but got no time to spare. So old website was no good for him, because if you're planning to spend around $1,500 bucks for a carpet, basically a really nice carpet, but still you expecting some kind of service that corresponds to this price, which was not the case previously. We improved lots in this case. And Jessie, in this particular example, represents our target auditory. She probably has no opportunity to purchase this kind of goods right away, but still she's interested in ethnic goods, and she's looking for more understandable interface in our program. So actually we went like one step further, as I described before. We found a person who is from Kashmir, who knows how this stuff works, and who helped us all along the way. That's our client. As a client, yeah, actually, he's not a real client, but we used to think so all the way, and he was sending outlines for us and giving constraints to work within. That was really nice of him. But back to the project itself. Main tasks are as easy as it can be for e-trade, for e-commerce website. We had to provide possibilities to choose goods for customers, for users. We had to provide information about company we made this website for. And we need to make them able to send inquiries for business, for further business development with owner of the website. All of this was partially presented on old site, but it was so ugly and clumsy. We just changed it and tried to narrow out this main task and take all unnecessary parts. And also we developed some of these. Did we manage to fulfill our plans? I don't think so. I don't think that in such competitive business as e-commerce you can reach perfection or say this is good enough. We don't need to work anymore. We can launch it as it is. No, we managed to implement all the tasks we wanted. We managed to fulfill all the needs of our imaginary client. But even though we and clients are satisfied with the way it works, we don't satisfied with the way how it works. We always are seeking for a way to make it better, to make it nicer, and we're currently continue to work on it. Actually, we're planning to sell it back to the person who has this old idle website.
As my teammate Boris has already mentioned, that since it was a prototype, and in any design, there's always room for improvement. So as we were capable of doing in this time span of a semester, we worked on it and tried to make various changes to it. Some of the things was that there was no place for quantities. We added the boxes where you can put quantities and multiple page, a product per page. We had descriptive buttons, and there were some more other problems in the website. There wasn't a place for request for a quote. If a person would buy or send a quote, there was just a hyperlink. There wasn't a button or any other, exactly purpose if a person knows, okay, I'm supposed to take this further. There wasn't a place to submit query. If you were a customer and you had some query from the retailer or the manufacturers, there wasn't any place to give a feedback or ask them some questions, which is not present on the website. Plus, there wasn't any option of it buying it online or placing an order. You had to go to the contact forum, get the number or send the retail store an email or call them up, and then only they could supply you a product. So we tried to make it into an e-commerce website so it's easier for a person to just go through the product, look through it, place their order, and get the product in according to the working days they wanted. And once, before anyone can buy any of the product, he or she is supposed to go and log in. It's a very simple form, and it's just a one single page form, so it's more personalized. Because earlier website, they didn't have any personalization. That is, even if you put in a login name and username and password, when your page opens up, your name didn't show. So we try to make it more personalized as possible. And we also have enlarged images. So since it's a carpet, and the design is the main feature of a carpet, the intricate design, they didn't have any option of enlarging the picture. So you could see a small, tiny picture, but then you couldn't judge that is this the one which I want to buy, or is this another one which I want to buy. We are giving it an option to enlarge the picture, and you can look through the intricate design and see what we actually like or dislike. And we also use, and since we are used to username and password, so it's more secure, reliable, rather than just going to a website. And with this day, there has been a lot of fraud online, so we try to use security as much as to our knowledge as possible. And this were the few changes which we made. We also put physical properties as the size of it, the price. We gave them some description. We also tried to mention the artist or the person who worked on it. And this was pretty much everything we did on this website. Thank you.